Hey guys, as I've been talking over the last few days, we're remodeling the basement. And here I am down in the basement. And I thought I would give you guys a quick glimpse of what's going on, what we're doing, what our plans are. Now I've shot a couple videos down here just talking. And when we very first moved in here, I did a tour of the house, which I'll put that near the end in boxes that are here, wherever. And you can take another look at what the rest of the house looked like and what this basement really looked like beforehand, although I'll tell you, a lot's changed, but not a whole lot's changed. So I thought I would go ahead and just give us a quick tour of what we got going on, what we're doing. It won't take long. The basement's not that big. It's not any bigger than the house. The house is only 900 and some square feet. But hold on for me 1 second and I'll get us flipped around so you're not looking at me and we can walk around and look at stuff. Hold on for me 1 second. Okay, so we're going to start off like we're coming down the steps to the basement. And over here, right behind these fish tanks, it's not like I just stuck these fish tanks in the middle of the room. But if you see that line right there, there used to be a wall right here that separated the laundry room from the side of the basement. It was basically split the sides of the basement as we come down the stairs. So what I did was I removed that wall and we're just going to make this all one giant room, right? And I've already started working. I've got framing done up to here. I ran outlets over along that wall there so that way we could go ahead, and what's going to end up going here is I'm putting in shelving, right? And in that shelving will be a TV. Then there'll be more shelving over here around the fireplace, bookcases. And then as you come around here, you'll have where the new kitchen's going to be. We're going to put a kitchen down here, and this will be pretty much my studio slash baking area. And what we'll do is on that side of the line, or right about that line there'll be a 2-foot countertop, a stove, more countertop that'll come around where that dryer is. That dryer we inherited with the house. I don't even know if it works, but if you know anybody that just wants a dryer, come pick it up, it's yours. But that'll be countertop to about where this dryer is here that does work. It's our dryer. And then the sink will be there. More countertop where I'll probably have a dishwasher underneath, followed by a fridge. And Chris wants to get a Hoosier cabinet at some point. This sink here is going to go. This is the original sink from 1946. It works. It's functional. It's cement. It weighs like 800 pounds. I'm not sure how I'm going to get it out of here. But we're going to get rid of all that. This is all cast iron piping up here. I'm going to replace everything with PEX. That you can see that real well. There we go. But we're going to replace all of that with PEX. I'm going to raise up that plumbing right there. We're hoping to bring the hot water tank off the floor, and I'm going to mount it on the wall over there. But then we're going to put a wall here in front of this drain pipe to block this off. Back there is the grocery store. That's where we keep all our, at the moment, keep all our canned goods and stuff. Matter of fact, I can take you back here. I just warn you now, it's a mess, and I apologize in advance for it. But this will be our new laundry room. Once we walk through that door there, the washer and dryer is going to go here. The kitchen cabinets that are upstairs that we cook at all the time now are going to go right next to the washer and dryer. Utility sink, and then we're going to put a wall in right about where that cabinet is there. That's got all my baked goods. And sorry, that's getting fuzzy, isn't it? But that we're going to make that little section there a bathroom. But that's got all my baking stuff on it. There's some of our canned goods, pastas, some extra dishes. Those 5-gallon containers right there are flour, sugar, brown sugar, powdered sugar, rice, so on and so forth. And then over here we've got more canned goods and stock. We try to keep a supply of stuff, including what's in the fridge or in the deep freeze, that little deep freeze there, the last 6 months if need be. that way, you know, we're prepared. You know, Ohio winters can be really rough and obnoxious. The stove or the furnace right here, I'm actually going to try to move it over to the wall also. So we'll literally have a wall-mounted hot water tank, the furnace over here, washer and dryer cabinets. So then you come back over here and we got the kitchen where the fish tanks are now. We're actually going to put an island in right there, with a breakfast nook / island. So that way we can do all our cooking, right? So we'll have the stove there, the fridge right there, an island right there. This will be our living room, like I said, TV on that wall, lots of shelving, furniture, couch, whatnot. And then back here in this room that we won't go into because it's a colossal mess, I've had to move everything room to room as I clean out and frame. But this, we're taking out these walls right here, this wall here and that wall there, and that will become a dining room. So we will have a dining room with a bathroom that's, the door will be right there that I was talking about on the other side. We will have a living room, which is right here. And then we will have our kitchen and laundry room around the corner. And this is not going to be a project that takes, you know, that's quick, fast like a ninja by any means. It's a project that's probably going to take me the better half of a year or so before, before we get, you know, anywhere near a completion. But I wanted to get it started now. As my thought is, I get as much done as I can before the weather breaks for good. Like today, it's like 70 degrees outside. It's absolutely gorgeous. But tomorrow it's going to be 30. But I want it so I get as much of this done before spring hits and we can get outside and start working outside. You know, we bought the house in November, into October, beginning of November. It was almost exactly a year from when we moved in to rent it. And then we had Christmas, and you know, we were helping a friend out and giving him a place to stay while he recouped from back surgery. So now I'm getting ready to remodel this. Well, it'll slow down when weather breaks because we got some stuff to do outside too. We got to put a patio in. I want to get a fence along the garden to help keep some of the critters out, get the garden planted. There's a lot to be done outside through the spring and into the summer. I'll do little things down here because I gotta take out all that old iron plumbing and we're gonna put in all new PEX. I gotta run drain lines for at least 2 sinks, 3 sinks and a washer. And then I'll pay somebody to actually put the lines into the main drain under the cement along with the toilet that's gonna be down here. That'll be fun. And in the process, I am running all the electrical. I'm trying to do as much of the work as I can myself to be cost efficient. And it's not hard. It's not anything we haven't done before. We've done plumbing before. I've just never put a main drain in. We've done electrical before in a couple, 2, 3 places we've lived now. So this will be easy. The electrical that's here is a hornet's nest of 77 years of people adding fixtures, you know, bringing it up to modern day times. So now it's time to pretty much, I'm going to take it out as I go room to room and put new in. My idea in my head is to have each room independent. It's got enough breakers, that's a big enough breaker box that, you know, it can do it, I think. But that's where we stand on the basement so far. This is the beginning. And you're probably going to see a video every couple, 2, 3 weeks on progress. And then that way we can just talk a little. I know we do a lot of cooking and I talk, but it's mostly just showing you how to get things done. And very rarely do I, you know, give you any updates on things. So, and I want to start doing that again. So I think once a week or two, yeah, we'll just sit down and talk. I don't know what kind of views it's going to get, you know, and that's fine. Like I said way back when I first restarted this channel up, this is to document me. I want future generations to be able to see, you know, who I am and what I was about and what my, you know, my morals and standards were. I think that's also part of building a good neighborhood, you know, and being a good friend and things like that, teacher and mentor. But, you know, all the same. So like I said, I hope you guys do watch these videos and get in and get something out of them. I'll probably talk more about me after that, just so you can get to know me, so that way I mean, my name is Brian. Of course, you know that. I say that at the beginning of every video. I'm 51 years old. I'm a restaurant manager. I'm married. I got 4 kids. I've got all kinds of hobbies and habits and, things that I like to do. Cooking and baking are those primary ones. There's something I can do at my pace. I don't have to fuss with, a huge time schedule. I don't have a boss when I bake. It's like I very much want to talk about Mr. Smith's Kitchen, which I think I'm going to do a little bit right now. Mr. Smith's Kitchen started out as just me cooking and baking, which has led into a made-to-order at-home bakery. For the last 9 years, I have been looking for a business of my own for 2 reasons. And it's been more than 9 years, but for 2 reasons over the last 9 years. The first one is I want to work for me. I know I can do this. I have the dedication and resolve to run my own business. But then 9 years ago, almost 10 years ago this June, along came our youngest daughter, Abby. And Abby has Down syndrome, which comes with, physically she's fine, mentally she's great. She's got her issues, don't get me wrong, but unfortunately society is about to throw a lot of curves at her as an adult. So I wanted to start a business that I know would take care of her if something were to happen to me. And my bakery, I think, is that thing. She shows interest in baking with me. Sarah has shown interest in wanting to run a bakery with me, maybe down the road. I want her to pursue her own dreams, but it'll be there. But I want something there that is going to provide Abby with some sort of income if something were to happen to me or happen to Chris, and we could not be there to provide for her. And there are reasons for that I'll go into maybe in another video. But unfortunately, there are things that she can't have and can't do, most of it because our government says she can't. So I want to ensure that that's that. So Mr. Smith's Bakery became a reality, which I truly love. I love baking for people. I love looking at the smiles on their faces when they take that first bite, or when I get a message and they say that was amazing, and things like that. But we'll talk more about that maybe in the next video, all the same. But anyhow, I just wanted to take a few minutes and let you guys see the basement, and that way you can see what I've been talking about, and I can keep track of where I am and what I'm doing, and maybe some future generations can go, that was my great-great-great-grandpa, and he remodeled that basement. So yeah. Well, next week, I still don't know for sure what we're doing. If this video comes out when I think it's going to, you will have just tried some cookies, some shortbread sugar cookies with icing. I hope you liked them. They are really good. I have been snacking on them now for a minute. Yeah, so next week, I don't know what we're going to cook for dinner still don't know what we're going to bake, but I guarantee you that it'll be something worthwhile and tasty. I love you. I love you very much. Tell somebody else you love them and you love them very much. It's going to make their day a whole lot better. It's going to make you feel a whole lot better, right? To tell them that. So, and sometimes people just need to hear that. So until next week, I love you. I'll talk to you then. All right? Bye.